On this episode of Average American Hunter, I break down the tribulations of the 2018 archery season thus far before jumping in a tree stand overlooking a hayfield. Then, I review the most vital piece of equipment a self-filmer can use, the Tactacam. Stay tuned for an Average Episode 8.
The rut is in, guys.
Man.
Oh my God, dude.
He's got a lot of mass.
On the last episode of Average American Hunter, Ryan and Hunter teamed up for one of the most memorable hunts of the season when Hunter was able to seal the deal on a respectable 5-point buck. The season is creeping into the last week of October, and the lack of acorns is making the season difficult in comparison to years prior. Due to the late frost in the 2018 spring, the acorns were all but non-existent, but the excess of rain allowed hayfields to thrive. But the wet year also lent to a fierce canopy and coverage that made hunting the woods less than ideal. Although the coverage made me hard to be seen, it also made it hard to see, and an evening hunt wouldn't last near as long as sitting on the field's edge. Generally, this is a technique that I employ all throughout bow season. Hunt the fields in the evening to extend the hunt. In 2018, I set up 5 new stands during the duration of bow season on fields' edges because the deer were only feeding in the hay fields. I cannot stress enough how important it is to stay mobile during bow season and close the distance on the deer, which is precisely what I did.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I know Brett here, and today is October 23rd. It's about 65 degrees. It's supposed to drop down a little chilly tonight. We got about a 29.66 barometer reading. It's really windy today. Still can't get above this wind. I'm out here in a setup y'all have seen me in before. And thus far, I'm trying to do my best to skirt around the property and stay out of my favorite spots. But I do plan on going into some of those spots this week. It's about the time this place gets a lot of hunting pressure, and I'm the only one that really kind of goes out, that's willing to push myself and go out to some of these spots. So anyway, I need to hit the easier spots before the other people get to them too. So the plan is I'm gonna keep hunting this hayfield, these field edges in the evenings, prolong my daylight activity, and see if we can't get it done. So going for a big doe or a big buck tonight, nothing else, unless it's a
Without a doubt, the most user-friendly camera on the market is the Tactacam. By simply hitting the on button, the camera records everything you aim it at, which is extremely convenient if you are without a camera setup, getting ready to set your camera up, or maybe you're still climbing a tree. The most convenient thing about this camera? One click and your shot is recorded. I can only speak on behalf of the 3.0 and 5.0, but for 4 years, I've been impressed. But like all equipment, this one has its moments too. So here is my honest review of the Tactacam. So, honestly, it is a lifesaver. It guarantees to capture the shot, although malfunctions do happen. And it is the best perspective angle camera on the market, period. I started with the 3.0 in 2017 and was impressed with the easy use, but had 2 malfunctions in 2017 alone. Dak's first deer and my 2017 Missouri muzzleloader buck. In Dak's instance, the SD card was full, so we can chalk it up to a user error, but the Missouri muzzleloader buck was a wrecked battery. For being as waterproof as they claim, I sure have lost a few pricey batteries due to a rainy sit. So keep that in mind. They offer a boatload of mounts that allow you to attach to damn near anywhere on your weapon of choice. I recommend setting it as close as possible to restrict movement and not be seen. The camera has a tendency to turn on really easy, so bank on about 40 minutes of accidental footage per season. I actually used the 3.0 until midway through the 2018 deer season, when I finally decided to upgrade to the 5.0. The only reason I upgraded was for the playback ability on my phone. And to be real honest, I actually prefer my 3.0 to the 5.0. The zoom on the 5.0 is a little better, but the 3.0 fares just as well. Actually, all the videos you have watched on this segment were recorded by the 3.0. All in all, if you want to film your hunts, a Tactacam is step 1. I won't leave home without one of these, or a spare battery. But I can guarantee you this, the Tactacam is as low maintenance as it gets. Till next time, stay tuned. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We release a new episode every Monday, and I promise we get better as the season advances. Visit our website at averageamericanhunter.com to read some of our blogs, and send us an email if you want to buy one of our shirts. Also, take a listen at Kyle running the Average American Hunter podcast at iPodcast, Google Play, TuneIn, Stitcher, or Spotify. Until then, stay tuned and embrace the chase.